twice. Can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get back, then I let it blow off the dust. I don't take nobody lightly. Sleep with a hand on my gun. I'ma shoot back if they find me, and I ain't gon' miss if they run. Cause if you get put on my list, then I gotta teach you a lesson. Yeah, I'll introduce you to Smith. You won't even make it on. Crowd his bluff and he died in vain. The hellfire is a mile that way. The cowboy wanna be John Wayne, so a man ended up in an early grave. My mother should've never had to bury her babe. Keep a Lordy six-shooter on the side of my way. Cause the sky full of vultures, the grass full of snakes. Ain't going outside, I promise I can't. Hey, folks signed law cause they couldn't be gang. Was supposed to be brothers, now you giving out names. How the fuck you give a statement and feel no way? How could you live with yourself after seeing me hang? Then go ahead and run for the hills who don't wanna know. Rolling through the traders round here. I'll never live a life in chains, waiting for them to kick the chair from under my feet.
What's up, Hunter Zone?
Ring a bottle of the strongest shit you got, we through the drill. Us some boys who went for nothing, just a bed and a meal. And that's real, I swear on God. Had a graduate and I ain't wanna be a stain. Know some people back home when they see me from page. And the ops, they be lying, say they made it home safe. Did the same nigga twice, he ain't even get a break. Last year I was broke, but now I'm okay. Got the roof pulled back, and the skies ain't gray. Got a call from my mama, said she love a new place. And for once in my lifetime, everything is go ahead and run for the hills who don't wanna go. Rolling through the traders round here. I'll never live a life in chains, waiting for them to kick the chair from under my feet. And I don't need a gun to do a drill. Ring a bottle of the strongest shit you got, we through the drill. Us some boys who went for nothing, just a bed and a meal. And that's real, I swear on God.
All right.
You know what you're doing.
Uh-huh. I do.
Last time I checked, I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cars, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all up for the tip top. Yeah, last time I checked, I still the guy that did it on my own. Stay independent for you to get what I'm getting. It will probably.
Okay, let's check it.
Just give me a minute.
Music down a little bit so we can think. Let me get my little things out of the way. I gotta move those right out of the way. I gotta make sure that they watch me still, though. Watch me. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
10,000 hours got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns? Last time I checked, I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cars, steady climbing to the hilltop.
Why doesn't Maven support Iraq? You should ask support, not me. Volatility yesterday was fake news? No, man. It's because, yeah. It's all fucking bullshit. It's not because of anything. It's just things cause catalysts. It was going to do this anyways. That's the obvious level. It doesn't do anything extra that it wasn't going to do anyways. It's all fucking predictable. Like, it's all crazy easy if you know what you're doing. Right? We made 10K, 7K something yesterday. Anyways, let's, it's a little bit of a mess looking at it like this right now.
So what will you do with those lights when you move from?
Well, I'm going to bring them with me, obviously. The lights? Bring them with me. Why wouldn't I bring them with me? I'll just throw them on the ground? Makes no sense. So there's level here, right? Yeah. Easy. Just gonna delete a couple of these things just a little bit easier to see. There is a weekly level here. We will draw that. Okay. Delete this one too. Not sure what that is. That was monthly level and monthly level. We're gonna draw the monthlies here. Okay. These levels are pretty insignificant now. We're gonna get rid of them. The levels that matter are the boys down here if it does just plummet. Okay. Dailies. They kind of already touched that, but we will draw a daily level here. Right. Okay. 4 hour.
Do you expecting any the recession?
The recession, like this was the recession. It's over, man. Like there might be more, but like this is the recession, dude. Like usually when the recession happens, the markets are going up. Like the market crashes before the recession, and then the crash causes a recession. So, and then people slowly trickle back into the markets because they fucked themselves. They didn't plan properly. Essentially, if a recession is starting, it means the market's already bottomed. Like, this is what I predicted a year ago. I told you this was going to happen a year ago. I've been perfectly super fucking open about this. I was saying that there was going to be a market crash before June, and then we would bottom by summer. And then we would be back to normal. Okay? Called it fucking dead on. And even Bitcoin, I said the top was going to be February. Q1 is what I was saying. Q1, the top would be in. We would crash until June, and then June would be the bottom. That was my prediction, okay? We'd have a 6-month recession, right? How we doing? Good. I'm unboxing. I'm a little bit just a little bit calmer today, a little bit more meditative today. So we're gonna do a little calmer stream. I think we're gonna flow with my energy.
Do you think more turrets will drop BTC to less than 70K?
Yes. I don't think the news has anything to do with this. I've been calling 70K since October. Okay. Since the pump up, I've been saying that it's gonna come back down, right? I remember Ryan arguing with me a bunch that it was never going to happen. It's fucking obvious it's going to happen. Like, you have to be a fucking imbecile to think that 70K is not going to happen. Like, this is already potential. Like, this is close enough, right? If it does rally here, this is close enough. That could have been the bottom.
Outlook on XRP?
I still think there's a good chance that we hit 60K. Because this was the origin of that move down, right? We've lost this level. But we do need to see if we close back within this, it's going to hit this, okay? So we want to see a reaction off of that. So it'll be dependent on... This is how you're trading Bitcoin. It's super fucking easy. Like, if you can't make money trading Bitcoin, then don't trade anything else. Because Bitcoin is the easiest one, okay? This is where you should start. Is Bitcoin. If you're not making money consistently, super profitable, just go to Bitcoin, because this is a fucking joke how easy it is to trade. Okay? All you do is you say, hey, we lost this level. We failed to reclaim that zone. Right? So what do? We come back down here. Because this is the next level down. So we're still waiting for
Hi
that.
Hunter, I asked about James YT channel yesterday, but you did.
So this is the one, if for example, like this is the bottom, because it could have front run it is possible. I'm going to assume that it's still going to come down lower, though, because that's what actually is supposed to happen, right? But the way that we determine it's if it does not come here is if we re-enter this zone. If we re-enter the zone, we're going to go for new highs, okay? If we re-enter this zone and don't bounce
Where
off
do
of
I
it,
find the shop to spend points?
can you guys stop text-to-speeching dumb questions? I'm going to fucking ban you for doing text-to-speech for the dumbest questions. You're interrupting. Like, you don't need, you can ask somebody in chat, man. You don't need to interrupt me teaching shit. So you can spend points. Because you feel like a special fucking snowflake that you need to spend your points right now. Text-to-speech is for, like, fun shit, okay? It's for fun shit when we're having fun. Or if there's, like, super important shit, okay? I'm going to put a ban on people. You got to be, like, a certain level to use text-to-speech pretty soon if you guys can't learn how to control your fucking ass. You get luxuries until you abuse them, alright? The second you abuse it, it gets taken away. Oh, everyone thinks they're so fucking important. Okay. Now I'm distracted, man. That's why it's getting annoying, because I'm trying to explain what's going to happen in Bitcoin. So you're gonna see a reaction off of one of these two levels, right? For now, we assume that this level is the next thing, okay? So until that level gets hit, we can't assume that this is going to happen. But if for some reason it does touch that before, then we can say, okay, maybe this was a front run because it's potential, okay? But for now, it's targeting this, okay? Then we're going to watch the reaction off that level. If we gain it, if we reclaim that level, it's going to break these lows and test this low again, okay? Because that's the origin of this move. The origin of this move. Why do I not use the wicks? You could use the wicks, but it's less likely for that to be that matter. This is technically the origin of the move. But because it spends such a small amount of time at that level, people generally are less likely to use it, right? Because that's not the actual level. That's a swing, like just a random point that it hit, right? This is the actual level that it spent most volume at, okay? So the most number of orders were in the bodies. Okay? All the comments coming from Discord? No, it's Kick, man. We stream on Kick. YouTube is just there because I have to do on YouTube. You shouldn't be watching on YouTube. Approve the giveaway on Discord. Yeah, I've got a lot of things to do, man. I literally rush around for 14 hours a day, doing like non-stop. Like I eat over the sink, man. So like I don't get to everything every minute. Okay, it takes me a few days to do things sometimes. So, you know, this rally on the NASDAQ is fucking beautiful. Let's look at the weekly so that we can see, okay, like what do we need to gain on the weekly for me to be satisfied to say that this bottom is for in fact over, right? Well, probably this, honestly, right? This is not really super strong, but we do need to regain this part right here that they did reject off of, okay? So we could see another dip down. I think there might be another dip down on the NASDAQ as well, just because that yearly level is not quite touched, right? I don't think it quite hit what I wanted it to hit, which is these purple lines, right? And this level is pretty significant too. So they might come down for one more. We'll see. I do think that this month is the bottom though. Some point in April is the bottom. Okay. They are buying up those lows for sure. Okay, we have 5 minutes for the open. Let's quickly look at actually how things are forming. We've got on the 4 hour a failure here. So it's slightly bearish. We would probably want to be in shorts if we come up here, okay? And we probably want to be in longs if we come down to this weekly, okay? If it does go to an extreme, okay? So I'm just going to draw a couple boxes, okay? Somewhere around here, okay, just so that I can keep my bearings. And keep my bearings, okay? That's literally why I'm drawing the boxes. Somewhere around there that I'd like to be long, okay? Long and short. Hourly. Bullish here. It looks relatively, it's a bit torn for me right now. So, yeah. I think it'll come up here and then down potentially. That's kind of my thought. But we'll see here. I might take a long if we come low here. So we're gonna watch the 5 minute on open. There might actually be some good levels that we can take. Okay. Now let's take some questions, I suppose, if we want. 69 viewers. Fucking giggity. I finally found some like good tea. I've been drinking coffee this whole time. Coffee is just so spicy, man. The market is crashed. Yeah, pretty much. Like, it doesn't crash much more than this. Like, in terms of the NASDAQ, let me show you on the NASDAQ, right? Like, generally the biggest crashes on the NASDAQ are 50%. The biggest, right? Other than like world-ending economic issues, right? The biggest crashes are 50%, okay? And this was 28, okay? 30% crash is really common, all right? Really common, right? We had one a couple years ago. Okay. 37. So, again, we could go lower, and I would say 40% would probably be what we're looking at a sort of maximum, I would say. 40%, right around here, yeah? This would be that level that we were talking about, right? Getting back below 15K. And then wicking. So we could go one more wick down and then we'd be happy, or this could be the bottom. It's going to depend too. Bitcoin, I believe too, is going to be coming back here. So I think there's a good chance for both of these we see something like this, right? And the same with the NASDAQ. We see something like the rally here, back up, dead cat sort of bounce, and then back down, right? NASDAQ flows a little bit differently. And then we can hit these levers here, right? Potentially, but we'll see the reactions again, right? It's just we get predictions and then we watch the reactions, okay? Oops.
Are these market drops intended to bring in beginners buy up?
Let me, I'm going to change something on the, because the text-to-speech is cutting off. I'm going to change something. Text-to-speech. Limit characters. We're going to do, like, we're going to make it a little bit longer, like 100 characters, okay? Ignore repeated levels, ignore links, ignore symbols, ignore emoticons. And then minimal role. Subscriber? No, VIP. No. I guess I can't give like minimum level costs. I want to set it up so that it costs like 1 point or something to send, and then people don't send bullshit. Oh, there's required level. Maybe I'll get premium later. I can do a cooldown of some sort too. It's let's pull up, I think I have a Top Step account, and still have the Top Step. I haven't started trading on the second payout yet. There we go. And then Maven. Sweet. First time to live, do I stream every day? Yes, sir. Every day. Sometimes I do IRL streams now. Alright, see what that rally, 15-minute close strong. I bet it rallies up. I don't really have any reason to believe that this isn't going to go higher, so I might just take the Top Step one. Let's see if we can do it on Top Step, because we only really want The 200.
Order filled.
I just do the minimums for Top Step, right? So we're just gonna kind of see if we can scalp it up. We'll see if it goes, or we'll just blow it immediately, right? That'd be crazy.
Order filled.
That might be what happens. Second payout. Should rally. And if it goes below here, then we're kind of fucked. But because there's no level that it's rejected, I don't believe. It might just be pulling it back. And we're about to blow it. Has to buy right here. There's a decent chance that this account just gets blown, but there's also a decent chance that we just fucking rally super hard, right? So it's kind of worth the bet. What do you guys think? I think it's gonna rally, so. I think it's gonna go a bit higher, so we're gonna let it run a little bit up, and let's see if we can make like some cash on that. That's a really bad 1 minute close, but 1 minute super meaningless, right? Basically, you just need to buy off that, and then we'll shoot for the... Holy shit, that is so much profit just for a new high.
Order filled.
There you go, $1,400 on Top Step. There you go, nice. Okay, so again, what I'm gonna do with Top Step now is what you do is you will get 1 day that's a decent profit, right? And then $200 each next day, okay? That's literally it. And then you pull half, okay? Pull half out every time. 1 day that's decent profit. 18, 28, right? And as this time we're doing 14, so I have a total drawdown of 33 now, right? So the odds of me being profitable each of the next 4 days, I'm going to show you if I randomly traded. If I randomly traded now, I'm going to go, what you do is you do 200 is the goal divided by the total. So 200 plus 33, right? So 35, right? That's what you do for the odds, okay? So there's a 5% chance that I fail each day, okay? 6%, the 5.7% chance I fail each day, right? So what you do is you go, I'm just going to put 94 for ease, right? Here, this is the odds, right? 0.94 to the power of 4, okay? So I have an 80% chance if I randomly bet to win, to get another payout at this point, okay? That's how you do it. Bang, bang, bang! Oh, there's the market open. How do you like the studio? It's kind of cool, eh? For a makeshift travel studio. Hey, Maven Shorts, is there a way to, like... I don't want people to, like, it's hard for me to read the questions because everyone's spamming garbage all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're, like, checking their points and, like, checking their watch time. Like, majority of the chat is nothing that I need to read, right? So it makes it difficult for actually me to engage with the audience. So this pass-through level is what they're rejecting off of course, right? So, you know, we didn't know if it was going to be here or here, right? They might reject it on the 4 still, remember? We were watching this. So I want to be bearish soon, maybe. Okay? I want to be bearish soon, but we were going up. Okay? This is what we said. I think we might have said this. I want to be bearish soon. What's up, Brendo? Good to see you, buddy. I guess you got kicked now, hey? I think you might be the only person that's watching from Asia right now. Like ching 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 Asia, you know? Not like West Asia. I say that in the most polite way possible. What about you? Where are you from, Hunter Zone? Am I okay? Which country? Which country are you guys from? Nepal? That's not ching 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 Asia. Doesn't count. Pakistan? Not ching 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 Asia. When I talk Asia, I say as the most white, arrogant white person could possibly refer to as Asia. I'm talking about the oriental side of Asia. The Japan, China, Korea, the ching ching ching, right? Not a single person here is saying ching 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 countries. And again, I'm like east of China. There's China. Wait. I don't want to change because I got the timer. You got China here. You got ching ching ching. Or I guess maybe this side for me. Ching 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 on this side. And then you got, I don't know what you want to call the other side. Maybe like sandy side and jungle side. I don't know. You know what I mean? Is Japan jungly? I think kind of. But I'm talking like Southeast Asia and like Japan and Korea. I don't know what like the landscape kind of looks like. It's like dry and then jungly, right? Oriental and like Eastern Indian sort of style, I guess. I don't know what you want. I don't know what like. I don't know how to like give a word that's overarching for India and surrounding area. East and West. I want to use something that's a little bit more like annoying than East and West Asia. I want to be a little bit.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, man. Where's Malaysia? Malaysia is. I know Malaysia. Do I know Malaysia? It's got Asia in it. It's my Asia. Portugal's pretty good, man. Warzone Asia. You got Warzone Asia and you got Techie Asia. Oh, God. We're trying to be the word is stereotypical. That's what I'm trying to look for. I want to be the most stereotypical, ignorant white boy possible when talking about Asia, all right? We got ching ching ching. And we got bling bling bling. Give me all that money. You know, ching 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 and bling bling bling. Which one are you? The gay side of Asia. Indiana, USA, Asia. Ching, 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 bling, bling. Boom, boom side. Gasia. The Gasia side. You're from the Taliban? Hey, yeah. Aren't we all, huh? Did you see that guy? So there was a guy. Should we... How much... We got time, hey? Let's look this up. The fucking guy So we made 14. That's pretty good. Like when for some reason whenever it's on Top Step account, like it feels so, like 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 a funded account, right? Rather than I'm just trading like Maven funds sort of thing, right? You know what I mean? Like it's like different. It's a different feeling for me because it's like, dude, that's like that's my money now, right? This is just like I don't touch this, right? I don't withdraw none of this. This isn't nothing, right? But like if I withdraw this, I get to keep it, sort of thing, right? So. It's a little bit different. I can't trade on Maven and take withdrawals from Maven, obviously, because I own it, right? But I could just fucking put money and trade with it, right? You know what I mean? And then that's Maven's. What? The guy, 4chan user, goes to Taliban, right? Do you guys see this? In August 2021, 21-year-old 4chan user Miles Roulettage. Wow, what a roulettage. Roulette, right? Gambles with his life, right? Gained notoriety for traveling to Afghanistan during the Taliban takeover, posting about his trip on social media, and then later facing backlash and deleting his posts. Here's a detailed report. Roulettage, known as Lord Miles, so he referred to himself as Lord Miles, traveled to Afghanistan shortly after the Taliban's takeover of Kabul. He posted his trip 4chan, including Facebook. He got a lot of criticism. So he was able to evacuate and leave the country in military evacuation on a flight to Dubai and has since been quarantined in the UK. And then he went back. I don't know, you guys actually maybe not reading along with me right now. And then he went back for another visit. Made a third visit in 2023 and was detained by the Taliban for 6 months.
This man is wanted by the US government for alleged war crimes. This is a member of the Taliban, and this is Lord Miles, a small YouTuber from England. Hi, I'm the
Let's see what Lord Miles looks like. What do you guys think he looks like? Describe him in the most aggressive way possible, and then we're gonna look at his face, okay? What do you think he looks like? I'm just curious. Like, I don't know what he looks like. I don't remember. Lord Miles. Type it in chat. Type it in chat. Oh, by the way, so we lost. Did we lose this level? We lost that level. I think it's gonna. I think it's coming down now. You might want to take a short. Let's take a mild short, eh? Just a mild short, okay? Mild. One lot. Okay, take a little short. We're short in that level here, okay? And then we'll see. What do you guys think? A white gringo, simple guy with no beard, 130 pound, thick rimmed glasses. I like that one. Okay. Let's see. This monitor is slightly too small for me. Okay. So 130 pounds. That's Lord Miles. He looks like just every other white guy.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries.
Bald with a mustache, that was pretty close.
We'll be looking into the case of
Lord Miles. No, I guess it goes bald.
YouTuber who is currently making headlines for being kidnapped by the Taliban. The story of Lord Miles would begin in August of 2021, when he would take a flight that would change the course of his life forever, as Miles was taking a flight to Afghanistan, whilst the country was being brutally taken over by a regime known as the Taliban.
Should I ban the word points from KickChat? No, because I still want people to be able to check their points, but I just don't know if you happen to be able to, reduce the amount of times people ask for points or whatever. I don't know. Or put a cooldown or something. I don't know. Let's watch this together because this is kind of fun. Eh? Oh, we're losing money. Wait. It's okay. It's only Maven's money. It's okay. It's only Maven. If this should we be shorting it? Probably not really, but the level was, what was it? It was this level here, right? So I just want to make sure that we keep closing below that level. That's what I'm happy with, okay? Oh, we didn't even actually touch it. Okay, we'll see. We're going to watch that, and then we're going to watch this in the
fun. It can be debated whether Miles is one of the biggest idiots in the world or simply an adrenaline junkie. But Miles thought it would be a fun idea to see what the nation was like in its final moments before being taken over. This would lead to the 13th of August 2021, when Miles would go on to make a 4chan post to the TRV board, reading, "Decided to pop down to Afghanistan for a few days. Never been before. Just goofing off and soaking in the sun. Seems more..."
Isn't that insane? He's just making fun of like the fucking war, basically.
"Peaceful than London to me. Ask me anything. Natural."
That is true though. Like it is. London was a fucking shit show when I went.
Other 4chaners questioned the authenticity of Miles' claims. So, in order to prove that he wasn't trolling, Miles proceeded to dox himself by revealing his full name, ID card, and Facebook account. It would also be in this post where he would state that he was only going to stay in the country for 5 days, which should have been a safe gamble, considering officials estimated that Kabul, the capital city of Afghanistan, wouldn't be in any serious danger for another 30 days. Miles would also try to form backup plans in case things went south, by putting the label Lord on his bank card, hoping that the Taliban would buy into the whole established titles ordeal, thinking he's someone special with some level of negotiating power. A funny idea that would act as some dark foreshadowing considering what would happen later. The emerging serious threat of the capital being taken over.
This guy's insane. He put Lord on his bank card to trick the Taliban, right? Like, what, we can't possibly go tits up, right?
By terrorists didn't stop Miles from making the most of his summer vacation in Kabul, as Miles was having the time of his life, uploading several photos of him trying different foods, visiting landmarks, and just enjoying himself in the city. It wouldn't be long before his posts would start gaining popularity on 4chan.
We're getting a rejection off that. That's nice. That's nice. See, that's exactly what I wanted. Hey, boys! So good at this shit. Okay. Okay, cool.
Especially after he leaked his identity to the internet, where he would quickly be dubbed the name Lord Miles. But whilst things on a
Hey, congrats on getting that 2K right there when you're buying in the shop. Open a ticket in Discord.
surface seemed fine, this would mark the moment where everything started to fall apart. But before we unravel the tragedies about to unfold, this video was sponsored by Ground News, the world's bias and news. People online started worrying about Miles' safety, but Miles would address the concerns of his readers by revealing that he was in a secret safe house located a few minutes away from the embassy. Miles felt that even if the capital was taken over, he could simply stroll the embassy and he would be safe. But unfortunately for Miles, it wouldn't be that easy.
Taliban forces entered the heart of the Afghan capital, Kabul, today, the culmination of a rapid advance and retaking of control almost exactly 2 decades after they were ousted from power. Fighters were filmed inside the presidential palace after Ashraf...
Yeah, it's like you go into a war zone thinking it's going to be organized like a Western country. Like, it makes no sense. Like, how... I mean, he's white, so, you know, he's fucking ignorant and stupid and doesn't understand what's going on in global political warfare, right? Giveaway! Let's do the giveaway right now. While we got this paused anyways. I think this is kind of fun to like trade while watching like hilarious things. Nice rejection. Perfect. That's what we want to see off that, right? And this should, in theory, dump down here, right? We're going to go to this low here. Okay, giveaway. Nice. We're making the money. Making the money. Making a giveaway. Okay, what are we doing to do for the giveaway? We're gonna go Taliban. Okay. Plus Taliban. You gotta type plus Taliban. There you go. You can also go on YouTube too if you wanna We're making fucking fat cash here while we're watching the Taliban just casually trading with a sniper fucking entry. Let's get that fucking sniper emoji. Look at that, sniped, dead in the bullseye. Okay, back to the giveaway. We're gonna run, spin it. Let me see if I can move this wheel. Okay. 100K! Someone's gonna win 100K right now. That's the first 100K I think we got in the wheel. Oh, you guys want this one. You want it. You want it. You want it. You want it. If you want it. You want it. John just walked in when I was saying that. You want it, don't you?
Oh, I want it.
Oh, you want it. Guys, everyone's entering in now. Okay. Should we limit this? Ready? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Plus Taliban. There you go. Spinning. And the winner, JMZ91. Type in chat. You want it. You want it. You want it. Type in chat. There you go. He claimed it. He claimed it. All right, good boys. 100K winner right there. Open a Discord ticket. If you didn't win, use code HUNTER. You get yourself a coupon right there too. I guess maybe we didn't snipe that, but rejection. It is a rejection until this candle closes. It's still so. In theory, like what you want to do here is not get above here, right? Essentially, that's kind of the level, right? I mean, when did we lose? We got the 15. We failed here. You don't want it to get above here, really. I think. Yeah. I think about there. We'll just quickly stop. Put a quick stop here somewhere. A little bit wider than we expect, but and then we'll take profit and we'll just let it kind of sit and go here. There you go. Let's take profit. Something like that. We'll see. Let it go. Let's watch Taliban.
Afghani, now the former president, fled the country.
By the
No, that's not the
15th of August
Taliban.
2021,
That's a
the
different,
Taliban
cry,
forces
war
had surrounded
cry.
the city and were advancing quickly.
I can't make
Miles
noises.
had front row seats to see a once peaceful city dissolve into chaos. He witnessed the city's economy collapse as people crowded banks in an attempt to withdraw their life savings. He saw car accidents as families panicked trying to leave for safety. And he also saw the Afghan military surrounding the Taliban or fleeing their posts. Miles knew that his vacation was over and decided it was time to head back to the embassy, which upon arrival, he would soon realize had already closed and evacuated. And to make matters even worse, there were no available flights out of Afghanistan. Miles had run out of options, so he decided to make one last stream on Twitch. Miles was desperately trying to keep it together, but
Isn't this crazy? Like the shit these streamers go to just like, just to get views. Like he's gonna kill himself basically. I think this might be the guy. There might have been a different guy that like just got executed when he went. Or there was another thing with the recent war with what's the recent one? The Israel is there Israel? Whatever it is, Palestine and Israel. Some UK couple or something went down there to like save like Palestinians or something like that, and then just like. And they're like, we're gonna help, and then picture of their dead body was like posted, like both of them, just mess. Like you're not gonna help. You're completely ignorant to the war. Somebody's just gonna shoot you in the face, right? You look way different than everyone else. First of all, and why are you there? Who are you gonna help? What are you gonna do? Like take a dying baby in your arms and like take him to? There's no safety. You can't just go into a war field, find somebody who's hurt, pull them. Like, it doesn't make sense. And so they did that and just got shot and killed. Like, obviously, they have no war experience. no training.
The cracks in his psyche were already showing, with a Facebook post read,
This is like ultimate social justice warriors, right? Those sort of people. This guy's just being a fucking crackhead.
also, things aren't good for me right now. As I spoke to the journalist about my experience, I actually remembered them. I didn't remember them before. I've emailed the mental health people at Ebora University.
Am I religious? I have faith in some sort of higher power. I would definitely not say I'm religious though. I do practice things that a lot of religious Christians do though. I do go to church sometimes. I pray. I do believe that there is some sort of thing I don't understand. Right? Hopefully that answers it. I'm open-minded to all ideas.
So hopefully they can help me. I'm struggling to stand and keep down water. I don't think I'll sleep tonight. I've seen so many dead people. I just wanted this whole thing to be a little clarity thing.
Yeah, there's no safety on a foreigner in a war field. You certainly don't look like.
What's going on right now. My face in the mirror.
Bro, it's like a freaking peacock going to a chicken farm and then trying to blend in. Like, you're gonna be the one that gets picked.
It doesn't look right. Luckily for Miles, help was on the way. On the 16th of August, the friendly military personnel reached the safe house and prepared everyone for evacuation. Miles was equipped with a rifle and body armor. With a post reading, I've met some of the forces, great lads. Flights for RAF are cancelled tomorrow, but I'm working on it. Evac is likely. America took back the airport, but apparently...
So I believe there's a matrix controlling the world. I'll give you kind of my, if you guys are curious, I'll give you my interpretation. I believe that the closest thing that my understanding is the closer I can get to a God sort of figure is through a higher consciousness, right? So I believe that consciousness of an individual, and then God is a third party sort of consciousness that connects all consciousness. And that's why praying, you can pray when it actually slightly affects the world, right? And, you know, the whole idea of enlightening yourself and raising your thought into a higher elevation in your chakras, right? Is opening the mind to be more conscious, which gets you closer to God. That's why fasting, a lot of Islam beliefs and Christian beliefs are fasting gets you closer to God, and fasting increases your consciousness. You become more conscious, you become more aware, and you can focus on your thoughts better, making you closer to God. So I believe God is a form of consciousness, right? That's my understanding for me. Yeah. I would say Jews control. Yeah,
It's been
good old
breached.
Jews.
I've been hearing gunshots for a
I think
while.
that might be
Act
too
just
high
in
for me
case.
now.
Help
Let's get out of this
couldn't come at
trade.
a better time for Miles, as the condition around the airport was hellish to say the least. People were scaling concrete fences
Wait for
and
the next
jumping
one.
into moving aircrafts. Everyone knew what the Taliban were capable of and wanted to escape by any means. It wasn't until the 17th of
Although you guys know that a lot of those planes, like, they would just like jump on them, hey? Like people like try to ride planes to like get out of countries on the outside. Like a lot of these people are trying to ride it. Look at this, watch it again. Look at, they're riding it. Did you notice this? A lot of people, a lot of people tried to ride planes here, and then once it got cold, they died from freezing cold. Not like they would find places to sit and hang on, and they would either fall off because their hands would go numb and then just fall, or they would freeze to death. And there's no oxygen. Like it's just fucking like you don't make it. You can't make it. That like it doesn't exist.
It wasn't until the 17th of August that Miles would give an update to his situation, as he uploaded a video of himself on an aircraft with almost 100 other people who managed to escape. He also stated that he was on a list of people going to Dubai, and just like that, Miles had cheated death and lived to tell the tale. During his time in Afghanistan, Miles' posts went viral. Very various news publications had written about him, and his updates on 4chan basically took over the travel board. In less than a week, Miles went from an anonymous 4chan user to a public figure, and over the next few days, Miles was featured in several interviews and dozens of articles were written about him.
I think the first thing that I want to ask you
is rallying, and it's rallying pretty hard. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, if you're in longs, congrats. That's great stuff. It's good for the market. 4% today as well. I'm going to be buying back into Bitcoin here pretty soon. Potentially, I'm start scaling in again now, and the NASDAQ start scaling in as well for long-term shit. But I think we're waiting for this high now. There's nothing left here. That 4 hour just closed, by the way, so it might pull back. But you should look for longs here up to that level, right? So this is the new level here. We just got the 4 hour close, right? Right, and then we got another one down here. So you might want to just take longs, right? We could sit in longs here too. We could sit in longs. It just bounced, so we might as well just take a quick little long. Again, just a quick long. We're just gonna leave it, and we'll add to it if it goes against us. So we're gonna do this. This is the trade, basically, right? And just simple like that. Yeah, add to it if it comes down here. Okay. This is the zone. All right, you're just targeting like in this or whatever, something like that. 380, something like that.
and the thing that a lot of people are definitely going to have on their minds.
Yes, mate.
What the fuck were you thinking, mate? Honestly, like Afghanistan.
However, he faced harsh criticism for leaking sensitive information that could have led to the death of his entire...
What's the chances they fail to make a new high above yesterday and just dump it? It's pretty significant. Like this, if you're looking at this rejection, like that's a fucking crazy rejection, right? The actual level is a little bit higher, right? So it looks like they might come up and actually touch the level. A lot of people say this is like going to be a stop hunt, but the reality is they're going to actually touch the level this time, probably, right? They didn't touch the level yesterday. This is the level, right? There's another level here too, higher, right? So that's the zone that you want to look for shorts all in here, right? Big time shorts, right? And they're probably
PLS confirm account on Discord, palms facing up together.
Libra, shut the fuck up. You're not special. Using text-to-speech for dumb shit that's specific to you in a private message that I'm going to get to you later. Already talked about this at the start of the stream. Hey, see ya, buddy. See ya, Brendo. I will not be free later today. My schedule is not one that has free time. Let me show you something. This is my schedule. This is where I eat dinner over the sink. Right. Anyways.
Interpreter that aided in his escape. He was also called out for taking up resources that could have been used to save other individuals who are now trapped in Afghanistan.
Like, this guy's so
Miles should have
dumb,
never
man.
stepped foot in Kabul.
It's like, I'm special Western white boy. I can go anywhere I want, and then they'll take care of me. And it's kind of true, but and they did, right? But
Since his presence only made the situation more complicated for people around him. Miles became a polarizing figure. On one hand, people saw him as a careless tourist that only put people in danger, whilst on the other, people looked up to him as a modern-day adventurer. Miles now had a name for himself and wanted to make the most of his newfound fame. So by January of 2022, he would start his own YouTube channel, with the first video being him sneaking into a tropical resort.
Hey guys. So yeah, if you look around me.
he doesn't look white? What are you talking about? He looks British as hell.
Lads,
Nice.
I'm on a tropical
Making
resort.
1,000 there?
I didn't pay for it. I did the Sam Hyde method, where I just tell a story, and somehow I got
Rally
into
up a
this
bit
place. So what I do just beforehand is
We're
I
gonna,
call
we're gonna
up.
set the
I
take
go,
profit.
oh, ring, ring.
You would think almost getting trapped in an active war zone would make Miles think twice about traveling, but the truth is, it only made him want to do it even more. He continued to visit several exotic and dangerous locations across the globe. The border between Ukraine and Russia, the Chernobyl power plant, and even an illegal snake-infested island were just a few of the places that Miles explored. Miles also wrote in a book about his time in Afghanistan,
Lord Miles,
and even
the
got Andrew
book.
Tate to sign it.
Oh, of course, they probably love everything I say.
Of course, yeah. Sure, right.
Incredible. The Taliban are on my side. Unbelievable.
I think there was I don't think this was the guy. There was someone trolling 4chan user trolls Taliban, right? There was a guy, I don't know if you guys know this one. There's a guy that like sort of making fun of the Taliban and then went there and started mocking them and then he got killed. Obviously. Right? Anyways.
Top G, top G. to all the Taliban, I want you all to know, Top G loves you too, you know?
Miles shared updates of his travel plans on Twitter and Instagram,
He
gaining
like had to say that so that they didn't come and kill him, eh?
thousands of followers on both platforms, and almost 70,000
Not very
subscribers
smart to troll
on
the
YouTube.
Taliban.
Miles was living his own dream. He didn't have to live the monotonous life set up for him after graduation. Instead, he got the chance to go anywhere he wanted. This unlimited freedom and lack of caution would ultimately lead up to some extremely damaging consequences. Miles wasn't the type of man to shy away from or even notice dangerous situations. This becomes very apparent when you realize that he went back to Afghanistan and started direct communications with the Taliban. In a tweet reading, "This morning my friend was late, so I waited by the road. Taliban came up to me and gave me tea and snacks. Then when I left, I saw him offering a seat to an elderly man who struggled to stand. Very kind man, thank you." It hadn't even been a year since Miles returned to the country that he was evacuated from. But this time, having tea with a military...
Is there a physical Maven office? No. No, we're global, man. Who would go to the office? And where would it be? Just answer me that question. This makes no sense. No company has physical offices anymore unless you're brick and mortar. It just doesn't exist. It makes no sense. Waste your money for no reason.
Group that took over said nation. As a matter of fact, he was even able to buy weapons and Taliban merchandise. In a tweet reading, "I rocked up to a group of Taliban today, struck up a conversation. Turns out I can buy the US Army military equipment. RPG is $400, PKM is $500, and night vision goggles is $300-ish. I'm going to the market tomorrow."
Oh yeah, that guy might be a scammer trying to get information on Maven, eh? Well, by the way, guys, Maven does not have a Telegram, and I don't use Telegram either. There's a guy that's scamming people with Telegram using brand. So, if you send money to somebody who looks like me, it's a scam for sure, 100%.
Could become a good legal business to export, with another tweet reading, "I'm gonna start selling Taliban merch on the 21st with international shipping. Get put on a watch list for affordable prices." On the 18th of August 2022, Miles uploaded
That's
a video
crazy to
of
sell the
buying black
merch.
market weapons.
Imagine getting a Taliban fucking globe like that. That's sick, like straight from that's a crazy purchase. That's really cool.
Who was previously wanted by the US for 5 years. I'm also going to hang out with the Taliban. Now, you may ask, why am I in Afghanistan? Well, that's a really good question. During COVID lockdowns, Afghanistan was the only country open without a vaccine mandate, so I just went.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Hello, my friend. The UN's right there.
The video got over 1 million views and became his most viewed video, leading Miles to wanting to see how far he could take things. His Twitter account is flooded with photos of him and members of the Taliban, and he would go on to visit Afghanistan 4 times in 2022. However, unlikely correspondence didn't come without issues. Miles would have his Instagram temporarily banned, his eBay listings taken down, and was no longer permitted to visit.
I'm banned from the Shenzhen zone. Oh man, heart rate. I'm in Croatia. Croatia's a great place to be, by the way. I love Croatia. I've been there. Been all over Croatia. Yeah. Do not count towards it. Yeah, Shenzhen. Okay, gotcha.
Visit almost 90% of Europe. In a tweet reading, I posted one selfie with the Taliban on Instagram and have been banned. What a cucked social media. I'm going to create another. And another tweet reading, eBay removed my listings for Taliban headbands. I called them up and labbed calling them Taliban-phobic and discriminatory. They apologized, and the listing will be up in 3 days. And another tweet reading, this is my plan, guys, for my frozen bank account. Buy up tons of Taliban merch you guys enjoyed buying, resell through my upcoming Shopify store, sustain myself through that until my bank is unfrozen. Association with the Taliban could only end badly.
I don't think 18 plus matters. Maybe, I don't know. Like, we're not doing anything crazy here. We're just watching YouTube videos. Is YouTube video 18 plus? That's all we're doing, watching YouTube videos. There's no nudity. There's no guns and weapons. There's no crazy aggression or swearing or anything. So I don't know.
And by early 2023, Miles realized that the hard
Yeah,
way.
we should
By
go into
March
that
of
zone,
2023,
hopefully.
rumors began to spread that Miles had gone missing. The last time he had uploaded anything was back in February, which was very much out of the ordinary for Miles. It was the type of creator to keep his audience updated almost daily, and now is completely gone offline. What had happened to Miles? Was he taking a break, or did he get arrested? On the 15th of March 2023, a random Twitter account named Taliban Public Relations Department made a tweet that seemed to reveal some details about Miles' situation. It's with great sorrow to announce that we have lost contact with our beloved brother, Real Lord Miles. His last known sighting was in eastern Afghanistan on the 6th of March. We are doing all we can to locate him. The Foreign Ministry has informed the UK Embassy, Islamabad. Looking back at other posts made...
Why do you need to know what country I live in? I'm currently in Portugal. I travel. Why you can follow my Twitter Twitter. But quit asking weird questions. It's like you're trying to like track me down or something. Yeah, it's a good rally still here. Still alright rallying. I'll leave that going a bit longer too. Should still come up a bit more. I'll close it out pretty soon.
Made by the Taliban Public Relations Department, it's unlikely that anything put out is factual, but that didn't stop unsuspecting viewers from taking the claims as fact. In the coming weeks, the Taliban shared several updates on Miles' whereabouts, and allegedly sent out a search party. An update on brother Real Lord Miles. The Snow Battalion has been sent to Badakhshan province in search of Miles. They are well equipped and have extensive experience in mountain combat and search and rescue. They will start their search from their base in Faizabad at daybreak. Eventually, they claimed Miles was found, but if that were true, then it would only make his situation even worse, since he was now in the hands of one of the world's most ruthless military...
let me check Maven Short's bot tricks. I might be able to. What's going on with this? Huh? 1 minute left on that. Bot tricks. Let's check.
Why didn't Taliban member get any Tinder matches? His profile said he was looking to have a blast.
Oh, that's funny. Look at how a blast. Okay. I don't know if there's anything for points. I don't know how to integrations, loyalty, profile, no. Commands, defaults, so points, here points. There you go, you gotta be a follower. There you go, nice. Here we go. Wait, text to speech. Can we do text to speech? Is there a text to speech one here? Commands. Huh. I wanted to set text to speech to be only for followers or something. XP. Anyways, I don't think I can put a cooldown. That looks like all right. There, $1,000. I'm gonna close it out. I think I'm done for the day. I've got another podcast coming with Maven later in the day. So thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna close out that Taliban shit. So we'll leave it at that. Close. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. See you to what's annoying? See you tomorrow. Let's listen to music.
Streams are getting exciting.
Thanks, bud. I'm gonna be hanging out with Kimmel Trading on Thursday, and then Zhao from whatever he's from. I know he's prop from Journal and Pip Farm as well. Hanging out with him on Friday. So we're gonna have some IRL streams, hopefully, little bits. You guys want to follow for that on Kick? It'll be on Kick. I don't know what a Trader Summit is.